Hello to all wonderful children out there. Welcome to 12th episode of ABC, a better change for a better life, presented by Story Labs. Let's get into story. Do you know the name of this story? Shall I tell you? The Path to Heaven. Yeah, but you know who wanted this path to heaven? Any guesses? Okay, you know who is finding this path to heaven? A beautiful peacock. Very, very beautiful peacock. Peacocks are beautiful, right? Exactly. Like all other beautiful peacocks, even this little peacock called Pari is also extremely beautiful. It had many colorful feathers. And you know, right? Peacocks are known for their feathers. But this poor Pari, I don't know why, but it always wanted to go to heaven. Every night, it will have only one dream, that it should somehow find the path to heaven and it should go to heaven. And every day morning, it wakes up with only one thought, that it should find the path to heaven and it should go to heaven. All the other friends of Pari didn't know what's wrong with this. They all were trying to convince Pari that, Pari, why are you not happy with this beautiful forest? Why do you always want to go to heaven? And we don't understand. What do you want to see in the heaven? Where is it? How do you find the path to heaven? They always had many questions for Pari. And most importantly, they were very curious to know, why do Pari want to go to heaven? Even all of you are curious to know, right? Let me tell you. Pari just heard from somebody that there are many other birds who already went to heaven, and all of them knew the path to heaven. So this ignited that very thought in Pari that even it should find the path and somehow it should go to heaven. So every time it found a new bird or new animal in the forest, it used to ask them, are you coming from heaven? Do you know where the heaven is? Can you please tell me the path to heaven? This way, each day, all the time, it used to spend all its time in just finding the path to heaven. One day, as soon as Pari wakes up, it will find an owl. And this owl is very strange. It never saw this owl before. And you know the very next thought that comes to Pari, right? It will think that maybe this owl is coming from heaven. Let me go and ask it. Soon, Pari will go to owl and ask, hi owl, I am seeing you for the first time here. Where are you coming from? Are you coming from heaven? Owl will smile and say, yeah, but how do you know? Even I am seeing you for the first time. Pari is completely lost in happiness because for the first time it saw somebody giving a positive answer to it, that they knew the path to heaven. Without even answering what owl is asking for, it will immediately ask her question. Owl, can you please tell me the path to heaven? You know, all these years I kept waiting to find only this answer. Please tell me, please guide me. I just want to go to heaven right now. Owl is also excited. And owl will say, Pari, okay, relax. I will definitely tell you the path to heaven. But you know, there's one condition. So, heaven is very far, and if I tell you the route from here, you will definitely be lost in the middle. So, I can guide you only until certain distance, and after that, you could find many animals and many birds that can help you with the remaining route. But you know what? Every time you inquire with some bird or the animal about the route to heaven, you should offer one beautiful feather of yours. Only if you keep up this promise, you will be able to find the heaven. You know how desperate Pari is, right? So it just doesn't mind about giving its feathers. It will soon give one feather to Owl and say, "Thank you so much. I will never forget the help you have done to me today. And you know what? I will definitely keep my promise. Every time I inquire about the route with any animal or the bird, I will definitely offer one of my feathers." Alright? And then it will start its journey. It is super excited, and you know, it feels like it is just flying in the air, and maybe in few weeks or so, it would be in heaven. And after few days, it is lost in its way. So it will start inquiring about the path to heaven with every animal and bird that came across. Monkeys, giraffes, deers, rabbits, every animal and bird. Every animal and bird that it came across, it tried inquiring and finding the path to heaven. But you know what happened after few days? It is left with only one beautiful peacock feather. Only one feather. And when it just looks at its feather, it is shocked, and it didn't even realize that it has spent all of its feathers except this. And it didn't mind even giving off this one feather that it is left with. And Peri was traveling all along for these many days, no? It didn't have enough food and water too. It kept traveling, and it is very exhausted. It looked very tired and dull. And somehow it grabbed its energy, moved further, and it found a deer. It will ask deer that, "I have come a long way from my forest in finding the path to heaven. I think I am very close to heaven. Can you please guide me? And I can give you the one feather that I am left with. But please tell me the route to heaven." Deer will tell Peri that, "Don't worry, have you come from very long distance? I think you're very close by. You should just cross this hill and then you will soon find the heaven." And Peacock will offer its last beautiful feather, and it will again start its journey, finding the path to heaven, thinking that it is very close by. You know what? Many times we will have everything that we need. Everything. Whenever I ask mom, she would give me what I want. Whenever I ask dad, even he would give me something that I want. But still, sometimes we are very upset about what we have, right? You know why? Because we have this very bad habit of comparing. Comparing things, comparing people, comparing anything. Her dress is very nice. His pencil box is very nice than me. His scooter is very nice than me. His bicycle is much better than me. That dress looks very colorful than mine. Many things like this. But you know, in the whole process, we completely forget that things that we have are also precious. They are absolutely beautiful and they are absolutely good. If we really pay some attention to it and find out or understand that whatever we have is also good enough, is also precious enough, is also beautiful enough, you know what? We start enjoying each day of ours. We are cheerful each day. We are happy and more happy with whatever we have. Hope you all enjoyed this story. Please do like, share and subscribe to Story Labs for many beautiful stories from us. See you with the next story. Until then, bye bye.